Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and also welcome back to our Animal Crossing Let's Play with a very special and hopefully not too frustrating episode today, because we are going to try to make a rock garden. So in case you haven't been here before, this island is called Kalon and it's supposed to be a romantic coastal retreat. And I would say we are, it's looking pretty decent, especially on the map. You might think that I'm completely done. I'm definitely not. But we have decorated enough that I kind of feel like I want to tackle the rock garden now, because any more, and if we have any issues, we might not be able to kind of really work around the rock garden or like change things to make the rock spawn. So I thought right now would kind of be a good idea. So let me show you where we want our rock garden to be. You can kind of see it on the map already, and I also did discover something. It seems like we have a 5-star island. I think this is probably the first time that we've had a 5-star island ever since we started decorating. I feel like we might have to talk to Isabel in a second. But yeah, it seems as though we have a 5-star island. We have a Lily of the Valley spawning, and then right there you can basically see where I would want the rocks to spawn. So in case you didn't know this, you can actually force your rocks in Animal Crossing to spawn in certain positions just by making sure that they literally cannot spawn anywhere else. The process can be a little bit frustrating, and we're all going to go through it together today, and our plan is to get all 6 rocks in this spot right here, so on each of these in-game pathing spots. So the very first thing that I will do is I will find my rocks and destroy them so that I know that they have yet to spawn in the future. So that is number 1. I definitely know that there's quite a few here by Hornsby's place. Number 1, number 2, and number 3. There we go. Okay. And there should be 6 in total, so I'm just going to drink another boba. And then the way it works, or I guess you can go about this in a few different... oh, that wasn't a full boba. Okay. You can go about this in a few different ways. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the probably most popular method, I guess, to hopefully try and get a rock garden, which is basically to use mannequins to help you spawn the rocks, or basically to help you block certain parts of your island to then help you spawn it. I will try and show you what that looks like, or how that works, in just a second. I do need to figure out one more rock, and I feel like this is definitely going to be something we will need to do a little bit more of today. Finding rocks. That's gonna be really fun. So I have only 1 left right now, and I don't know where that is. But yeah, I mean, I can probably just kind of start. Rocks can spawn in a certain radius around either items or also trees. And kind of the easiest way to go about this is using pro patterns. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this design, and we're just going to create like a code. It doesn't have to look like anything. I'm just going to very briefly show you this. So I have a code right here. You can make a dress, you can make a shirt, it doesn't really matter. And then we're going to display that, right? And so it's basically going to put up an item. And then if you were to go back in and actually say, all right, actually, I do want to change this after all, and I want there to be a little red dot in the center of this, and you save that, there you go, get that beautiful little red dot. And what happens is it's gone. And that's exactly what makes this so handy, because you can basically go around, and I will admit the placing of this is a little bit annoying, I personally find, but you can basically go around your entire island and display all of these different coats or dresses or sweaters or whatever else you've chosen. And then once you have all your rocks in the correct space, which is maybe harder than you might think, then you could just go ahead and kind of change one thing about it, and yeah, it'll all be cleaned up. So the thing is basically that the cleanup is incredibly easy. So I'm going to try my best to put a bunch of coats around all of our free spots, really. And then one by one, like one day after the other, the rocks will kind of, not continue spawning, but they will kind of spawn again. And we're going to check if they actually spawned in the right place, or if yeah, we might have to try again, because they, even if you try and cover everything, they always find spots in between. You can definitely be a little bit smarter about this as well. Like, there is very much a known radius around items. I'm pretty sure that if you place them on, like, rocks can only spawn on full tiles, and I'm pretty sure that if you place the coats on the full tile, that any of the surrounding ones cannot be a rock. Which also means that you'd probably just have to check so that you place them close enough together, but not like too close and everything. I kind of can't be bothered to do that. I'm just gonna randomly place around a bunch of codes, and then we're gonna see and hope for the best and adjust along the way. So yeah, that's kind of my plan that I've got. Okay, we still have one more rock that we need to find, and I'm gonna guess. Obviously, I mean, I hope I didn't build it in somewhere. If I did that, like, unintentionally, that would be kind of weird, because then I'd have to I'd have to find that in between all the decorations, and also find different decorations for that area. But I don't think I did that, so we just have to find it. All this space back here, I am gonna assume is actually not enough for any rocks to spawn, just because of all of the trees. And there's also something special about cliffs, which I'm actually a little bit worried about, because the cliffs might be the one thing that might be in our way. Actually, there might be something in front of the museum, now that I think about it. But yeah, the cliffs, if possibly the cliffs be like right in front of our rock garden, might potentially be too close, because I think that behind, like, built up cliffs, there's quite a large area where nothing can spawn. So worst case scenario, I guess worst case scenario is we just can't. Oh, there we go. There is the rock. All right, so that's six rocks in total. Worst case scenario, we won't be able to make a rock garden. I'm gonna say that that's not gonna happen, because I'm willing to try this, right? But I guess worst case scenario, in that case, would be more like we have to actually shape the cliff and make adjustments, because it's just gonna be yeah, impacting it too much, which is gonna be kind of annoying, because we have to tear down literally 2 kind of layers of cliffs. But you know, I personally actually also like using large items for this entire thing sometimes, because going into the custom designs and then doing the display thing here can also be somewhat annoying. And if you have, for example, let's say a pergola or gazebos or even like windmills, those have actually quite, like, they have quite a nice item size, and just using them obviously already covers quite a few tiles on your island, as well as the surrounding tiles. So I feel like generally those can also be quite nice. The cleanup is just not quite as easy as it is with coats or dresses, for example. But those are also really, really handy. And sometimes I actually like to also just use some weeds, or you can also use custom designs for the floor, basically, which is, I think, what I'm probably going to do around exactly the rock garden, because I don't want it to spawn like right next to a little place that I've established, you know? Okay, I'm gonna be probably more or less kind of, yeah, we'll see. This might definitely not be enough room just yet, or like these are probably not going to be enough. I can already see rocks spawning in between, but sometimes it's just nice to get a little bit of coverage. I'm gonna check and see if I have any tall items. I might actually use those, like a pergola or a gazebo. I think I only had the one gazebo left over though, but like we might just be able to use that. So let's check that out. I'm gonna grab a windmill, and I'm gonna go grab, oh, kids tents are actually quite nice, because these are 2x2. I don't know, maybe this is kind of stupid, but I'm gonna do this. And then also yachts could be nice. They're quite like big items also. Aren't they like a 2x3 even? So those are actually quite nice. And then I had, yeah, one gazebo I have, and then I've got some storefronts. Those could also work. Do I have any like big tables? I do have a couple of big tables. Okay, we'll also grab those. You know what? Storefronts, etc. could also work. I'm gonna go with this for a second here. And I'm already running into the codes. Great. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put I'm just gonna put these over here, you know? And I feel like these actually give us quite a nice bit of coverage. I'm gonna try to still be able to run in between, at least like nicely enough for us to still be able to walk around. And I maybe just put like, yeah, that's probably not gonna be fully enough. I'm gonna shift that one over further to the side here. And then I'm gonna put another kids tent here. Okay, and then we're gonna hope that that's enough. And then here is another kids tent. Beautiful decorations, right? If only the actual decorating would be this quick, you know? Like if only it'd be this easy, I guess, quote unquote. All right, there we go. See, because you can really cover some space with that, which I personally really like. I know that some people aren't the biggest fan. I've done like rock gardens before, and people kind of always recommended the coat method, which I definitely also would do, or dress or whatever. But I also like this. I also think this could work out. If you've got some items left over, why not use them, you know? Because this uses much less stuff instead of the coat hangers. Okay, there we go. So that's the top cliff. I'm gonna put some... I don't know if rocks have a... Sorry, deep in thought. I don't know if rocks have a, like a preference of spawning like on lower tiers versus on higher tiers. Obviously, we've still got a bit of ground to cover everywhere here. Because if they have a preference to spawn on lower grounds, then obviously we wouldn't have to do all of this, right? We do have some cliff edges, which is nice because they definitely cannot spawn on edges. So that means we might not have to be quite as thorough here. Or, you know, we can always still make adjustments, I guess. Right, we're gonna put one here. And then I guess, yeah, lots more. And then I don't quite remember. I know that only one rock spawns per day. So I've destroyed all of them. But if I time travel one day to the future, not all the rocks will have respawned. Only one of them will have respawned. I don't know if you... Like, I don't know what happens if you time travel 6 days, though. Like, if I were to time travel actually, like, 6 days, if all the rocks are there, or if I actually need to go step by step. And I don't know which would be smarter either. Like, even if all the rocks are there, would it make sense to always skip 6 days? Or would it then be completely, like, off center, basically, and they all are off by, like, one tile, and then that's super, like, upsetting? I don't know. I think most of the time, like, making a rock garden is not, it's no rocket science, but it's just a matter of patience, really, you know? And also it's one of those tasks where even maybe you haven't been doing it for that long, it feels like you have because it's so tedious, you know? But it's fine. And I think I'm gonna be calmer once I've got this done. I think this is one of those things where you're like, oh yeah, I still wanted to make a rock garden. I still wanted to do this, and I still wanted to do that. And it's constantly gonna be like on my mind, but I'm not really gonna figure it out, so yeah. I could also, ooh, you know what might make sense? The gazebo there looks kind of cute actually, by the way. You know what would maybe make sense is if I have pipes, I might want to check if I can put a pipe from my house to the lookout area so that we can, like, at one glance, we can see if we've been successful or not. So let me grab, I don't know if I have them. Let me grab them though. I have one pipe. Oh, is the other one still, oh, you know what? The other one might still be by the secret beach, right? Because of like my red time traveling. Okay, I can grab that then. That's good. Okay, let me check out a few more. There's also some pop-up bears. I don't remember how tall these are though. Wave breakers might work. Yeah, wave breakers might also work quite nicely. I'm not quite sure the dimensions on these. It might be 2 by 2, I think. And then we've got a few more that are like a 1 by 2, which could also kind of work. But yeah, I don't know. Ooh, you know what? These also work. The beach chairs. The beach chairs are also definitely a 2 by 2, which is perfect for this. Yeah, I was gonna say, I probably not even have enough space in my pockets. Okay. Wow, this looks like if you just run past it quickly, it kind of looks like there's a bunch of doctors meeting up. Great. Oh, the pipes. Okay, dang it. Wait. Pipe number 1 will go probably like here. Not the garbage can. Nope. Pipe. There we go. And then just to test it, will I actually get to the secret beach? Yeah, there we go. Okay. I'll grab this then. Thank you. And then we'll just make sure that there's nothing spawning over here either. So, beach chair. You know? Ooh, pretty custom design. I haven't used these nearly enough, by the way. I definitely need to use the beach chairs much more. I guess they're just kind of, as the name suggests, to me, it seems kind of like a beach item. Ooh, the Papa Bear is giant. Okay, that's kind of good. I don't know if this is enough space. This is like, what is this, 3 tiles? That probably is enough space. We're just gonna get rid of the money spot. We don't need to pay attention to that really. That's gonna probably appear every single day, but that's fine. I'm probably not gonna pay much attention to it. Okay, lots of beach chairs. There we go. I'm feeling too confident. I'm like, this is enough, right? I don't need anything else. But I'll definitely need stuff. You'll see, these rocks really, they spawn everywhere but where you want them to. Okay, see, and then here, you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my island designer, and I'm gonna carve a little bit of pathing around the spots that I want here, with the cobblestone. Okay, it doesn't work with the cobblestone, so what I'm gonna do instead, no, I'm not gonna do water because then it can't appear. Okay, I will be right back. I will just purchase the license to make like cobblestone pathing, and then we're gonna cover, see, even this here. Hold on. Sorry, T-Bone, I just need to place a wave breaker there. Yeah, I'll purchase the ability to craft or to put down some cobblestone pathing, and then we'll put that around our rock spots. Oh my god, look at this with the with the beach parasols around it. That's kind of funny. I don't mind the gazebo though. I'm gonna have to remember this because the gazebo might be a cute option. Yes, because this cliff here might be too close. I don't quite know, or like maybe this corner or something. Yeah, we'll have to see. We might have to make some adjustments. Okay, so arch tile pathing, because I think this doesn't influence the spawning of rocks around it. Like, I think this can spawn like adjacent to it, but that way I'm ensuring that it's not gonna spawn just like one tile to the wrong side or something like that. So I'm just gonna lay this all around the previously carved stones right here. Okay, and then I also need to think in the future, because I knew this was going to be something I still wanted to do, like the rock garden. I need to think about if there's going to be more things though. Pretty sure that I said I wanted to have some waterscaping on the left side of this island, right? Because apart from that, we might just have to do some of the villager front yards and like focus on those turning out the way that we want. And then that might be somewhat all the things that we've got planned. So like all of the areas that we want to make are kind of established. We just need to actually decorate them. But we've got ideas for everything, which is actually kind of awesome. I feel like that's been something I've struggled with my past few islands. So it's kind of nice to have that taken care of. Okay, so kind of like that. I hope that that works. And then, I mean, I do have a few more items I can just place down here maybe. Wave breakers, of course. Just imagine this is the ocean. Wait, not the pipe, sorry. Not the pipe. Soccer goal, sure. Oh my god, this is chaotic. Okay, well, I don't think this could be anything anyways, but here we go. And I'm just gonna put one more thing here. Basketball hoop, sure. Okay, bunch of stuff there. We've got a bunch of stuff on top of this cliff on the side here. I feel like there's a couple of spaces here where I could have a rock on, like, unintentionally spawn, but I'm just gonna hope for the best. Believe I have a decent coverage with tree here. I'm just gonna maybe put like a few items. Just the ball catcher kind of on this side, and maybe another one on this side here. I don't know if I have any assessed fossils that I can also check, because fossils are also great for this, by the way. They're also giant, and you can collect, I mean, you can collect everything again. Honestly, collecting items, the cleanup with the coats is easier, but collecting items really isn't the worst. Okay, I had a bunch of coats here already. I'm just gonna put a wave breaker right there. I have coats on top of that cliff. I do need some stuff here still, I think. I believe this would also be enough space to spawn something, so I don't want that to happen. I think that should be fine. And then probably, oh yeah, probably also on top of this cliff. Let me put down a vine right there. And then I'm just gonna put a coat on the left and a coat on the right-hand side. And then we've just got the space right by Hornsby's place that I can look at right now, which still needs a bit of coverage. Okay, we can do that though. We can definitely cover this. Okay, do we do coats or do we do tall items? Let's do coats. We can do coats. Okay, so, all right. There's not gonna be enough coats. I always underestimate it every single time. But I don't want to learn, you know? I'm just like, no, I'll just do it and then I'll see if it's enough or if I need more. But that's okay, you know? And then I tell myself, you know, it would be boring if I just placed around like enough right away and then it already like it worked out right away. That'd be boring, right? Like we need a little bit of you know, I don't know. Is it gonna be enough? Is it not gonna be enough? It needs to be interesting. I truthfully think though that is kind of partially the reason. It's just kind of my brain doesn't want to do this task for too long, so I'd rather like not put enough, or just be like, you know, I'll check it out, whatever, and then get rid of a couple of stones and add a few like more coats where those spawned, and then time travel and then put a few more coats down, time travel and so on, instead of like just constantly doing the same thing. I think that probably is like an explanation behind it. Also, you know, considering that I might have ADHD, I'm not sure, I'm not diagnosed, but I've heard it a bunch of times in the comments, which always makes me laugh a little bit. I've also read some stuff about it myself. It definitely is an option. It definitely is a possibility. But I'm not diagnosed and I don't want to just like self-diagnose, obviously, but I think that probably is something like that, right? You just need stuff to change up. Okay, ooh, yeah, the doctors have assembled again. If I time traveled now, you know what? We would probably have a rock garden right here. And I feel like, you know, every once in a while I've already destroyed them, and they do like to appear in exactly this spot, not really in the one that I have in the back. I don't know what that's supposed to tell me. But yeah, no, we got this. We got this. And the only other option, or not option, item was the pipe. Yes, okay. I could also, you know what I could also do probably? I could go around and plant a whole bunch of trees in this space. Like just a bunch of saplings that you can just plant like without any, without digging any holes before. But like, then you'd have to chop them. Like then the cleanup is just really annoying. And I feel like with this, get a couple of coats that'll just disappear. We get a couple of big items that are really, really not hard to take down again. I'm wondering, should I grab the fossils? So, because I'm pretty sure we're still missing a few fossils. I have yet to record some more museum episodes, which I definitely will. I actually started a art an art episode before, and then I recorded for quite a long time, and then I edited it, and I ended up with like 14 minutes. I was like, that doesn't seem quite like enough. And so that's been sitting there for a while because I need to record again and go art shopping or art hunting again. Haven't done it yet though. And I know that we're missing like a few things still. You know, and the closer we get to it being done, the harder it's gonna get to find certain things or catch certain things. So I should probably grab the fossils while I'm actively time traveling and searching the island, you know, because oftentimes when I time travel, I don't really look at the island at all. I just kind of, I don't know, might just be decorating, you know. So I'll grab them just whenever I see them, you know. Okay, fossil number 1. This wouldn't have to have another coat. I'm not sure about the one in front. I think this one on the right hand side probably does. Yeah, we'll remove this and place a coat in its place. Okay, there we go. Although that also might be too close. I'm not quite sure. Display there. Okay. The assembly of the doctors. Not even funny. I don't know why I think that's funny. I could have used like a cute design, you know? But then you do have to kind of change it, or you have to like delete it or something. Which I guess I didn't want to do. But now I just got these weird like white line type things on my island, and I don't know how to feel about that certain thing. And you might notice it's starting to get much more laggy, which is also amazing. Glimpse into our future, since I am a no tile left behind type of decorator, so this will probably be the type of lag that we'll have, unfortunately. I always swear to myself with every new island that I start, it's not going to be laggy this time. I'm just going to leave a few more tiles open, and I'm just going to take it a bit slower and just not overdo it with the decorations. And then every time, that doesn't quite work out. I like, I guess, cluttered islands. Although cluttered to the point where it doesn't hurt the eyes or anything. It's still kind of, it just makes sense, you know? All right, we'll place this one, and then I think we should maybe go ahead and time travel. I will try to skip, wow, maybe I should also take a picture of this. Just as a little memory, you know? Fun times. I will try and skip 3 days, I think, and then we'll see if 3 rocks have spawned or if, yeah, not quite. All right, so I will see you in 3 in-game days. And here we are. So first things first, I'm gonna put down my pipe, and then we're just gonna hop to our spot and see if anything worked out. Okay, so, all right. Okay, that's a good start. We have 2 rocks already in place, and one of them was the one I was actually worried about. I'm still a little worried about the one on the right-hand side, like bottom right-hand side. I feel like that one might be in danger of not being able to have a rock actually spawn. But that is fantastic, pretty much. Now, so we only have 1 rock that we could find. I'm gonna briefly check if I see it at first glance. If not, I'm just gonna go ahead and skip 3 more days, because apparently that does work. They do, they will be there if you skip many days at once. So yeah, so I don't have to search for just the 1 rock, but then I can search for, like, you know, 3 or 4, actually 4, yeah, 6 in total. Okay, but I'll check quickly if I see it, because if I do, you know, I might just be able to get rid of it, and then we can hop a few days in total. But if I don't see it, then we're gonna do the other option instead, which I think it's turning out to be. I'm gonna grab a few fossils as I go. That was kind of a good start. I like the fact that it started out giving us a little bit of hope. Okay, one more trip to the back where the museum is. I didn't check at all where the lake is, by the way, because the lake might also have a couple of open tiles around it, where there could potentially be a rock spawning. Okay, fossil here. Okay, I didn't see the rock. If I run past it, by the way, I do apologize. If we have to end the video before I complete the rock garden, do feel free to let me know where I went wrong. But as of right now, I will just try my best to find it. But I know that sometimes sitting in front of the monitor, for the life of me, I can't find it, even though I like ran past it like a few times. Okay, there's quite a bit of space here. I'm a little worried about that, but it's okay. Now that I know it, I'm just gonna be able to check here. But yeah, couldn't really see the rock just yet. So we're gonna skip. We're gonna skip probably 3 days now, right? Because one of the rocks should still be here somewhere on the island. So I'm gonna go to the 13th of April now, I think. And we'll check if any more appeared where we want them, or if we have to go on a little rock destroying journey, adventure, whatever. Okay, 13th of April, let's go. Alrighty, 13th of April looks like actually that's the fishing tournament. Interesting. Good background music, I feel like. All right, moment of truth we have. Still 2 rocks. Okay. Oh, there's one there. Okay, maybe that was there before and I didn't see it. 1 rock has been seen. I could just see quickly if there's anything else here on these cliffs. I don't know if I butchered my 5-star rating now with all of these weird items or all the clothing stuff. But technically, you know, it could also happen that we have like a bunch more Lily of the Valley spawning now. We'll see. Okay, but so here is 1 rock. I'm gonna drink some boba. There we go. T-Bone is out at the beach trying to catch the biggest fish of them all. You got this, T-Bone. So that is 1 rock, which means there should still be 3 more hidden somewhere. Fun, 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 fun. Okay, that should hopefully be enough. You know what though? I'm gonna push that in. There we go. You go there, and I'm just gonna add another one right here. Okay, and then let's continue. Nothing else spawned anywhere around it. Okay. Is there anything in the neighborhood? Not that I can see. Oh, okay. There's one right here. Rude, right next to the weeds, but fine. I did find it, and I will destroy it. There we go. So I will put another coat. Oh god, the lag. Oh my god, when it opens up your custom designs or like your pockets in slow motion, beautiful. Okay, so 2 rocks found, 2 out of 4, I want to say. Oh, okay, rude. See, that's what I mean. They find the weirdest spaces that you don't consider. Because, like, especially when it's next to a path like that, you know, I'm always kind of, like, thinking, it's fine. There's something there, you know? Like, it won't spawn there for sure. But no, it definitely does. Yeah, it definitely does. Okay, one more. One more, which is always the point that I personally don't like. Because finding 1 rock is kind of hard. Finding 4, like, that's... You know, the chances of finding 1 is actually quite okay, but like if you're only looking for 1 rock, and this might be the one that we already couldn't find before. Okay, money spot is right here. I do see a fossil that spawned. I'm gonna leave that for now because I'm intent on finding the rock instead. Okay, wave breakers, ball catcher thingies. I mean, I'll still kind of check all of this. T-Bone's place might also be one. I don't know where the previous rock was, if that was the one that we found first this time, or if that was somewhere else. Ooh, also, if we have rain now, because we're now not in cherry blossom season anymore, so we can get rain. That also means we could have duplicate flowers, which I don't love. But maybe the spots where we can have duplicate flowers are kind of reduced generally, so that might, yeah, maybe it's not too bad. Okay, no rock here so far. I am gonna go and check behind here. I don't really see anything. Okay. Nope. Oh, that's a fossil, right? That's a fossil up there. Okay, good to know. Did anything spawn in between my farms? Oh, I can check over here maybe? There might be some open tiles that I didn't check. Nope, okay. My turnips are still good. Now the shrubs are blooming, which isn't great. But the turnips are still good. Not for much longer though. It is Saturday. I think they start rotting on Sunday, so really, really not long. Okay, I don't really see another rock. There's a fossil. There's a rock, see? And even this, I feel like that's so close to the tree, shouldn't even be possible. I feel like this one wasn't here before, so I guess we probably missed the very first one that we found this time, right? The one in the back, like on top of the cliff in between the beach parasols, that was probably it. Okay, 4 more rocks destroyed, which means also we're gonna go and time travel 4 more days so that we see the rest of these. So 17th of April, let's go. There we are, moment of truth once again. Hopping into the pipe is much more exciting, or I'm scared now. More scared than I should be. Okay, see, this is what I don't like about it. At first you're like, oh, look at that, we're successful. 2 rocks spawning, and then it's kind of like, yeah, no, actually it just, you were very lucky the first time. Yeah. And now we have to find 4 rocks again, which, you know, it's kind of like, where would you spawn? Oh, okay. I see. Rude, if you ask me, but whatever. And I think I see one right there in the middle. Are you saying there's one in the middle of these tall grown weeds? Okay, you know what that means? That means I can't put an item there. Wait, no, that's not true. If I do the code will disappear. I was gonna say, I can't put an item there without it, like when I pick it up, it'll destroy the weed. But no, that's not true. I can just put the code there and that'll disappear. Okay. Sure, fine. Still rude in my opinion, but you know, who am I to say anything? Okay, 1 coat here. And I also tend to sometimes just leave the little rocks that kind of come out of the rocks, the stone nugget thingies. I tend to just leave them out also, because I'm like, oh, that's an additional tile that's gonna be full where they can spawn those evil little rock thingies. Okay, that's 2 rocks out of 4 again, right? 1 was here, 1 was in front, and then 2 more. Oh, okay. Well, I feel like our cliff should not be an issue then, but hello. Also, kind of rude if you ask me. So close together. They're like, we're besties. We don't want to move. We love it here. Well, I don't care. You're still gonna have to move. Okay, so 1 goes here. Perfect. And you know what? Since that seems like an awfully big space here, I'm also gonna just plop another one right there. And then you get destroyed. And you also get a little coat. And then, what is it? The 17th? So we have to go to the 21st. Let's go. And there we go. New day, new chance. Oh, okay. The 3rd rock has spawned. All right, well, I will say this now. I'm gonna maybe try to have them all look different in the end because those are now the same, but it is where I want it to be as opposed to this one over here. So we're just gonna be happy with it for a second and just kind of work on, you know, the culprits for now. So there should be 3 rocks around. So I'm gonna drink this boba completely. There we go. And then I'm going to also destroy you. There we go. And then, of course, new coat in place. But we're halfway there, y'all. We're halfway there. And then sometimes I'm like, okay, it can't be much more now, right? There's like everything's covered. So that's just what we have to hope, right? I'm gonna also put one here just in case this is too big of a space. There we go. Anything over here? Nope. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go up here and then search this. All right, 1 out of 3 found. I don't really see anything here. Nothing around the farm or neighborhood. It is nice to be able to completely ignore the right-hand side because it's kind of already decorated. Because I did think about doing this much earlier on, but then I was like, it's still too early. I can't do it just yet. Okay, nothing here. Nothing here. Let me see. Wait, these rocks are sometimes... Maybe it's kind of stupid to leave these lying around because sometimes they're distracting. Because then I'll be thinking that, you know, there's a rock there with the stone on the side, but it's not. Okay, nothing here. Cool, interesting. There should be 2 more around somewhere, though. They're not on top of the cliff here. I didn't really go far back. Like, they still might be on the cliffs and everything, so... We haven't looked, like, everywhere, you know? Okay. Not on this cliff either. Okay. They're not necessarily down there, but I'm still gonna check the other cliff. Hold on. Nope, not on the cliff. Okay. Maybe around the lake again. They're not here. Hi, Flurry. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. I'm busy. Can't talk. Can't chat. Oh, yeah. See, there are turnips. It was fun while it lasted, wasn't it? It's always only cute for like such a short time, and then now, especially with the shrubs kind of blooming, and whenever shrubs bloom that aren't supposed to, it looks weird to me. So yeah. Not the way I intended for those to look, or like for that farm, that turnip patch to look, but you know. Oh, look at that. Okay, we found one. Good to know. We found one of them. The other one might be in front of T-Bone's place, maybe. There you go. Coat for you. And then I also just might be able to go in here and put another one in between these trees. Just so the rocks don't get the wrong idea, you know? Okay. Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. See, I said this might turn out to be, yeah, not such a good area. But I was willing to ignore it for the time being. Not anymore. Not anymore. Okay, that one goes in here. And then someone is thinking, I also actually have a campsite visitor apparently. We're gonna ignore all that. We don't have time for this. We need to find rocks, which is a very important endeavor. Okay, one more appeared where we wanted to though, which means we only have to jump 3 days now. So we're gonna go to the 24th of April now. 24th of April. There we go. I feel like at this point they could spawn, you know? That would be nice. Okay, or not. Right. So we're still gonna be looking for 3 rocks. The cliffs from the back can't be the issue, right? Like they're not gonna be blocking it, I don't think. I hear a mole cricket. Annoying, but don't really care about it that much. I feel like honestly there should be some room up here for stuff to spawn. Not entirely sure why it hasn't yet. But maybe we have to go through all of these spaces first before it actually works out. No, we're not. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Do I still have enough boba? Yes. Favorite this, please. All right, let's see if there's any more down here. Okay, nothing behind Tutu's house. Oh, there's one right here in between the trees. I honestly really did not think this was gonna be as much of an issue. Like this lake area, I didn't think of as a potential space for anything to still spawn. So I was like, that's so many trees. Like, no way in hell. But I guess like that also, that could be a tree spot. So I guess anything that can be a tree can be a rock, maybe. I don't know if it works like that. But maybe. Okay, 1. Oh, and then there's number 2 already, right? Which is even money rock. I guess, thank you for the money. Okay. 2 out of 3. Okay, there's not a rock here anymore. That's kind of good, I guess. I'm gonna just put one coat right there. Just in case. Just in case. And there is the third one. Okay. Actually, now close to our farm. Okay, good to know. I'm gonna put a code here. And then I'm also gonna put a code right there because I feel like this is kind of an exposed space right here. There we go. And also maybe here. Yeah, a couple of open spaces still, for sure. I can kind of see that happening. Might also just plop like 2 of them right here. Yeah, rock gardens are so fun, you know. Okay, and then 3 days once again, so 27th. And there we go. Still only 3. Okay. No, it's fine. It's fine. We can work with that. Sure. No worries. No issues. No problems. Okay. We still got a couple of open spots in that case. Too many, if you ask me. The fact that we had 2 of 3 rocks spawn in the correct space, though, in the first try was kind of wild. Okay, I did see one to the left there. Oh my god, see, that's so close to the tables. That's so close to, I feel like, the museum entrance. Okay. There is one right here. Or, like, there should be a code right there, I mean. And then here goes rock number 1 out of 3. Again, too many open spaces. Dang. Okay. Can I place this anywhere closer to the museum entrance? I don't want to leave anything up to chance over here. All right. You know what? And then this can't be a rock though, right? I'm definitely going to put something up here. There we go. Maybe even like two coats. And then maybe one here also. And one in between. Because I don't want any more rocks to spawn where I don't want them. Nothing's spawned over here, it doesn't seem like. Okay. Don't really see anything over there. We're gonna run around the back first again. Before we look at the other side by Hornsby's place. Okay, that isn't a rock. Hi, T-Bone. No rock over here. Good. You know what? This could be one, I feel like. So I don't wanna have that spawn here. There we go. Little coat right there. Okay, no rock anywhere on this side. Right. How about closer to our farm? Oh, Tutu is doing yoga like in between all the weird codes. She's like, why are there so many mannequins here? This is starting to creep me out. I thought this was supposed to be a retreat. And now I'm like being haunted? Okay, well, nothing here. I don't know if there was anything else on either of these sides. Nope, nothing on the cliff either. Okay. Nothing here, nothing here. I hear more mole crickets. There's so much of this island covered, and yet they still appear. But I guess they will always appear. Like, always, always, always. Alright, no rock here. I've lost overview. How many did I have today? I need to find 3. How many did I have? Just 1, right? So I need to find 2 more rocks? Okay, I found one of them. One of them's right here. Don't know where the other one is though, but there should still be another one. Right, we're just gonna leave... No, we're just gonna put up a code here. I was gonna say we're just gonna leave that, but that's not enough. I'm pretty sure there could be stuff on either side. Oh my god, really? This close to the cliff? Okay, that seems a little bit extreme if you ask me. That means we need to cover the top of this also. I don't know, I keep repeating myself. I apologize, but I definitely did not think this could be one. Alright, well, fine. Okay, so there should be, I guess, once again, you know, this could be a tree. This could be a tree, so there we go. There is much more. There's much more. It's hopeless. No, it's not hopeless. It's fine. We're gonna be fine. Okay. 3 more days, because yet again, nothing spawned in the correct space. 30th of April. We're starting to get closer to a completely new month. Okay, 30th, let's go. Okay, what do we think? What? Hold on. Are you telling me that just like that, I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm just confused. Okay, well, one thing I might want to change. I actually don't mind these 4. I think these are totally fine. I'm not sure if these 2 are kind of the same, but they're actually quite nice. This one here and this one here, though. These 2 next to each other, I'm not the very biggest fan of. So, I would probably destroy them. Maybe just one of them, though. Or, like, you know, this could be that rock, and then there could be another one kind of like this over here, maybe? Or over here. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna destroy these 2 here on the right-hand side. And then we're gonna hope that we actually have covered everything else and that the rocks will just continue spawning in our spots here, and that it wasn't just completely up to chance. So yeah, I'll destroy this one and I'll destroy that one. And then we're gonna hope that those kind of maybe trade places or something, right? Oh my god, I did not expect that to happen, right? So now let's go skip 2 days and then hope that my plan worked out. Let's see. Okay, moment of truth. Let's see if this worked out like I wanted. I'm so nervous. It didn't. Dang it. Oh, see this. Oh no, not right here. Oh my god. See, this is the moment where I regret. I was like, I should have just left it. I should have just left it. I was so close. I had it. I was there. Okay, it's gonna be fine. We're gonna figure this out, okay? We're just gonna put some more coats down. It's okay. It's okay. We had a brief, very happy moment. We can get through the tough times. Okay, there should be one more somewhere. And I have absolutely no idea where. Okay, I didn't expect this one to be like literally right here and just to be in our face like that. Like, look at that. You missed it. Oh, see? I told y'all this was gonna be an issue. Okay, well, this was kind of meant to happen at some point, I guess. Okay, here's a little bit of boba. Here's a little shovel. There you go. Get out of here. You're not welcome. And then here goes the coat. And with that, it's 2 more days, because why not? Oh, please go back to where you're supposed to spawn. All right, 2 days. Let's go. All right. Okay, 4th of May. Let this be the day, please. Or May the 4th, right? Okay. Okay, well, I like the rock that spawned. We're missing 1 still. Okay, so we're still missing 1, but we're getting there, and I like this one. Unless the one that we still need to spawn there will have exactly the same shape. There it is. Once again, right in her face, mocking us. Unless this one will have exactly the same shape. Yeah, the next time we get it to spawn in the right location might be the time. It might be the time. I can't believe we got them all in the correct one just by chance. Completely by chance. Okay. I don't want to go for much longer, please. Okay, well, you know, now we're just gonna skip one day, I think. Yeah, let's go. Okay, here we are. That's not where it's supposed to be. Dang it. Dang it. Okay, okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. There it is. Oh my god, I told y'all this would be an issue. See, I say it, but I still don't actually like take care of it. Cool. Also, you might have just seen that is the last of my boba. I literally would have to get new boba if it's. How can it spawn next to a wheat field? Is my question though. I didn't think that was possible, but maybe the wheat fields kind of don't count the same way since you can like walk through them. Maybe, potentially. Right, I am pretty sure none of this here could be anything. I'm just gonna put another one here just to be safe, right? I think so. Yeah, let's put one here. Let's also put one right there. I think this is actually still a lot of open space. Okay. Okay. Just one more rock. We're almost there, y'all. I promise. We're almost there. One more day. Let's go. Surely this time, right? I thought it was going to be so cool me saying that and be like, yes, it is. It's freaking not. Where else can you spawn? Okay, possible here. Admittedly, okay, possible here. But that was just a rhetorical question. I didn't think there would be more spaces. Okay, no rock, nowhere. Oh, I forgot I don't have a boba. I don't have boba with me. Mayday, mayday. Oh, and I found it. I found it, I found it, I found it. You know what? I don't care. I'm gonna take potatoes and eat those. God, how much more? Please, let me just get my rock garden together. Okay, here we go. Fine. You get a coat. And then I hope there's nothing's gonna be able to spawn there, okay? Cool. Understood? Understood. All right. And on to the next day. 7th of May now. Ooh, we have the first day with rain. I hope that's supposed to mean something. I don't know about that. I don't know if rain helps with rock spawning. Why is it the same one? Why is it the same one? Why do I want to destroy it again? I need to destroy it again, right? We've come so far. We've come so far. I can't give up now. I can't just accept this same stone thing. I hope this wasn't a mistake. Please just give me a nice, like, different, like, just like one over here. I'd be happy with like this one or that one. Give me those. That's perfectly fine. Not one of those. No. Okay. One more day. All right, red is here today. We're gonna ignore that though, because we only have one mission today, right? And we all know what that is. It is freaking the same one again. Okay, it's starting to appear in the exact same location though. Like I feel like maybe now we're at that point it literally cannot spawn anywhere else, which is good. It's just the very same one again. I just want it to be a different stone. Okay, one more day. Yeah, let's go. Alrighty, moment of truth. I think it wants to mock me. I still don't have any boba or anything. Oh my god. You know, I'm starting to question whether I actually destroyed it the previous day, but I did. I definitely did. I guess this is just proving the theory that it can only appear in this spot now, which is good. That's a good thing, but just, you know, not the duplicates. Okay, one more day. Let's go. Okay, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Are these like pre-decided or something? Like, is it always going to be the very same shape of rock? Is that what's happening here? Because I'm starting to feel like they're making fun of me. And I don't appreciate that. I want this to be a different one. I'm gonna try one or two more times, and if it still appears as the same one, I might leave it at that, but not like remove all the other stuff just yet, and then I'll think about what to do. I don't know. Next day, let's go. Well, rain worked out for us before, so maybe that's a good sign this time. I'm really hoping. Rain literally is a good sign. I'm fine with this. This is fine. This is fine. I'm happy with this. Okay, so basically this one and this one are, I think, the same one essentially, but I feel like this looks good now. Gosh, I'm so glad. All right, y'all, we did it. We made a freaking rock garden. I am very, very happy about that, which means it's time for a very brief cleanup. Actually should be relatively fast. The one thing I'm going to do for sure, of course, like I said earlier, is I'm going to change this design. I honestly can't believe we did it. Yeah. we had to redo that so many times, and it just spawned the very same thing. There we go. All of the, oh, and we're still 5 stars. We've got more Lily of the Valley spawning now. Okay, all of the mannequins should be in the correct spot now. I'm gonna grab the pipe with me so that I can go back home, because I think that's where my wooden storage shed is also pretty close. So now I'll just grab the tall items, or like the big items more like. Again, should be relatively fast. I don't think they fit into one pocket though. I think I had 2 pockets full. That's okay. I'll just grab these and then we're gonna be done in no time. It's done. I kind of can't believe it, but it's good. I am very, very glad. Okay, some tables and some rocks also. I think my pockets, what is it looking like? Oh, just 2 more things. Oh yeah, also because we grabbed all the fossils, of course, yeah. All right, that's fine. I think we're actually close to the storage shed. I might just run there briefly. Yeah, there we go. See, all of this is clean. Like, in terms of cleanup, you cannot beat the code thing. You really can't, but I don't mind picking up a couple of items, especially now that we've succeeded. I feel like I really don't mind, you know? It's totally fine. Okay, there we go. That should be good. I'm just gonna leave it here. I think we've got enough room to pick up the rest of the stuff. We just have some boats over here. 1, 2, and 3. There's the kids' tents. And then once again, we're exposing all of the areas that we have yet to decorate. But it's also kind of nice, you know? That means we still got like some time on this island, which is very nice. Okay, some more boats. And that's this cliff over here. Then we have the other cliff already done. We just need to figure out, or we just need to take away these few things. And then I think I had a couple more wave breakers by Dottie's place. And of course, we're also going to go ahead and remove the pathing. I need to be really careful now because I don't want to accidentally destroy the rock garden again. Imagine you just ate something and then accidentally hit your rocks. Oh my god, I might cry. I think if that happened to me, it won't, right? We're manifesting that that won't happen. But if that happened to me, I probably would just wait until I've decorated the rest of the island to get my rocks to respawn because, yeah, no. I'm not doing that again. At least not for a little while. You know, I feel like rock gardens can be super nice to make, especially if you've at some point succeeded, and like this is nowhere close to the traumatizing experience I've had before. But they're also not the most fun, you know, just the preparation process, I think. Okay, there's a little bit of rock path over here. I don't know if we're ever going to use these, by the way. I feel like we're probably not, but that's I don't know, I just feel like it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit the coastal, it doesn't really fit like the retreat type of vibes. I feel like this gives me town vibes, like the pathing, I mean. Okay, we're almost done, y'all. We did it. Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, and then we're gonna see what item we put in the center of this, so that it also kind of appears like an impactful kind of rock garden. We've got some lilies of the valley spawning. Fine with me, since I do use them on this island, so that's actually really fine. Okay, and then there might be some more of the small stones in the back as well. If I think about it in just a second, I'm gonna run there, but if I leave them there, that's also fine. I'll just pick them up at some point in the future. Okay, wave breakers. There is some stones, and see, all of this is completely empty again. Okay, some stone over here. And then I don't think there was anything else. Oh, some more stones. I don't think there was really anything else over here, though. We got one more wave breaker, all right. Also still fits. We actually still have a couple of spaces open. Perfect. And then there's another stone. There's another wave breaker. And I think that's pretty much it. In terms of items, I think that might be it. Let me run to the back so I can grab the few stones that I'm missing, and then that's gonna be actually it. We are on the 11th of May, so we've time traveled more than a month into the future from, you know, the point that we were actually decorating the island. It's currently end of November in real life, but we've been playing during like the very first week of April in Animal Crossing because of the cherry blossom season. Because of all the petals floating and falling, you know? Okay, those are the ones, and then there might be one in front of T-Bone's place. Let's see. Yep, there we go. And that's it. If I miss anything else, I'll grab it when I, you know, decorate the area, I guess. But we've managed to make a rock garden. Quite happy about that. I don't know exactly when we're going to decorate it. I think we'll still kind of leave that off a little bit further into the future. Leave that off into the future probably doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying though, right? Once, you know, because I think there might be some more waterscaping around the part on the left-hand side. And then still I want to figure out kind of the museum decorating and everything. But we have rocks here now, which is awesome. Thank you so much everyone for hanging out today, for letting me keep you company. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe for any more, you know, updates on this island or any other videos in the future. And then I hope you all have an amazing time until I see you in my next video. Bye everyone.